Haley,
Hello.
hey, what's up, girl?
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you for
Awesome.
having me.
No, thank you for joining us. I've been not depressed, but I've been a little down just because I feel like this is our softball week, right? We would have had like playoffs and supers and regionals. So when they said that we were going to go live, I was like, yes, let's talk some softball. Let's just
Yes,
pretend that
please.
it's normal. And
I've been deprived.
yeah, for sure. So thanks for joining us. The news is out. You are officially coming back with your teammate Samaria to Oregon. Super exciting. It's been a weird season. We all know that, but kind of tell us what went into your return. And it's a lot because you're a senior, and I remember having that feeling like you have your life in line, a little bit, and then all of a sudden you had that curveball. So just kind of walk us through your return and making it official.
Yeah, I knew that this season obviously didn't end how I wanted it to. So coming back, it was never a decision of whether or not I wanted to come back. It was more of whether or not I would be able to. So as soon as the NCAA announced that they were letting seniors come back, I had let my coach know that I was very interested in coming back for another year. But we were kind of just waiting around to see if it would work out logistically and if I would be able to afford it, if the school would let seniors come back. So it was all kind of a waiting game, and it was kind of intimidating, but I was always wanting to come back for another year because I want to end my career on my terms, and that was just not how I wanted to end it. So I'm very excited that I have the opportunity.
Well, let's talk about how you were hitting. I mean, is it safe to say you were having your best year?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, just to name some stats, you were hitting almost 500 going into Pac, which is insane. You were on a 9-game hit streak. You were Pac-12 Player of the Week when you went off in Palm Springs. And Softball America even named you like a shortened season All-American. So was that like a little bit of motivation? Like, oh man, I'm almost like peak me. I don't want to leave it, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I was having a lot of fun out there, and I think our team was meshing really well together, and I was having a lot of success on the field. So I was bummed to see it cut short because I was excited to see if that would carry into conference play. But that did play a role in whether or not I wanted to come back because I just feel like I'm not done yet, and I feel like there's still more that I want to accomplish with my career. So I'm really excited.
Love it. I mean, it's been kind of trickling news with all of the different Pac-12 stars. Everyone's kind of announcing on their own time, and everyone's, kind of feeling this process out. But I mean, Arizona, UCLA, Washington has all already come out saying they have their seniors coming back, as well as you and Samaria. So this group that's coming back for this 2021 season now, I mean, what do you think it is about the Pac-12 conference that this many players are coming out and saying, no, we're coming back. We don't want to end. We want another season. Like, what is it about the conference?
I don't think any senior wants to see their career ends, but the Pac-12 is just such a powerhouse, and now we've had these seniors working so hard all these years, and now we're going to have this incoming talent with all the freshmen coming in, and I just think it's going to be so competitive, and it's like a rivalry series every weekend, and you just can't take a weekend off in the Pac-12. So I think that's really motivating for a lot of people to want to come back.
I mean, it's going to be stacked.
Yeah,
It's going to be so insane.
absolutely.
Not like it was easy before, but it's just good. Everyone's going to be raised a level. Okay, so let's just get into the hard-hitting stuff. Everyone wants to talk about TikTok. I'm sure you're tired of talking about it, but hey, here we are. Is it your favorite social media platform as of now?
Is TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes and no. I love making TikToks, but I think it's probably not my favorite platform just because sometimes there can be a lot of like negativity on TikTok and people are kind of free-willed on there. So I don't know if it's actually my favorite, but I do really enjoy making them and I enjoy putting them out there. But I think more like interactive platforms are probably my favorite.
I mean, you were making TikToks like before the platform, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I remember I think maybe it was just on Instagram or Twitter, but you were almost like doing TikToks. And then this last year, the app just exploded. So I feel like it was meant for you a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't even know that TikTok was a thing. Like, Jazz and I had just started making videos and putting them out there. And then I had people reaching out to me saying, you should make a TikTok and put these on TikTok. And I'm like, what the heck is TikTok? I have no idea what that is. So honestly, I was probably one of the older people on TikTok when it first started getting popular. So I felt a little weird about it, but
You're good now.
definitely,
You're good now.
expanded since then.
Yeah, everyone's on it now. It's like
Yeah.
30. It's like, all the social media platforms, the young ones start it and everybody trickles in. It's like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Just curious, I know your content wheelhouse is a lot of High School Musical and The Office. So I'm just curious which one gives you more inspiration.
That's tough to say. I'd say they're pretty equal. The Office, it's my favorite show, and High School Musical just has all these like fun dance numbers that I love to mimic, and I've been mimicking since I was probably 9 years old or whenever it came out. So kind of just reaching back into my childhood with those, but The Office has just always been my favorite show. So
that's awesome.
I try to keep that content up for sure.
Yeah, they're all good sound bites from there.
Yes.
So Coach Lombardi talked about you guys have been doing a lot of Zooms because the season's been going on, but she said, I think this week is your last one, your last team, I guess, Zoom, because the season's ending and you guys are going into summer. So will there be a TikTok about Zoom?
A TikTok about Zoom. Honestly, I hadn't thought about it, but maybe there should be. I think that would be pretty funny. So if I can get everyone on board, we'll see.
All right. Well, I mean, we've all been home and quarantine, and are you in San Diego?
Yes.
Okay. Well, tell us about maybe some positives about being at home during this time. I mean, normally us college athletes, we're not seeing our families. So what are some little hidden blessings that you've had being home so much this spring?
It's definitely been spending time with my family. I haven't seen this much of them in years, honestly, because we've all been away at college at different times. And so now everyone's home and we get to spend a lot of time together. So I think that's the best thing that's come out of this. But we also have a lot of time to kind of focus on goals that we've had maybe outside of softball that we haven't really had time to put work into. So it's been really fun to be able to focus on other hobbies and stuff. But I do miss it, and I am excited to get back on the field.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, last question I have is just about Oregon and the university. A couple of things. The track stadium went viral yesterday, insane, all over social media.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh. And then Sabrina Ionescu is speaking at your graduation. I just feel like there's a lot going on up at Oregon, and you've been through so much, and obviously Oregon keeps bringing you back. So just what is it about the university that is your favorite?
The way that they support their athletes is incredible at Oregon. I think that we don't have a lot of professional sports in Oregon, so the entire state rallies around the college teams, and you just constantly feel that support. Like, there's always help if you need it. You just have to know who to ask. So I think just the constant support from not only the school and the athletics department, but from the fans and the community is just incredible and unmatched at Oregon.
Awesome. Well, that's a perfect note to end it on. We are at our 10-minute limit. So thank you so much for joining us and
of course,
just giving our fans a little taste of softball. And it's going to be a long off season, but I can't wait for 2021 and to call some epic games. Oh my gosh. So anyway,
thank you for
joining. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Have a good weekend.
Nice talking to you.
Bye.